Hello teacher, my name is Thanakon Soysungneun, my ID 107. Today I'm going to present about the food exporting and processing company in the eastern region of Thailand, which is domestic and export. About the content, the first chapter will talk about the introduction of company, which are the industry type, size of company, location and market, and distance from the company. The second one about the activity, which are the advantage of drying food and raw material preparation. And the last chapter about the incentive chain to provide evidence that the business is eligible for the chosen incentive chain and the advantage and disadvantage of incentive program. So the first chapter about the introduction of company. Thailand is one of the world's most complete agricultural producer, each year producing many types of produce. Currently, cultivation is not aimed for domestic consumption alone, also export to foreign market because farmer and related agencies have time to improve and develop the quality of the produce to meet the standard. It meets the need of the export market more, and producer and exporter have bought agricultural products to be processed in various ways according to the purpose of the consumption. The company forecasts that Thailand has many types of food cultivation products are released to the market throughout the year, alternating with the season and important type of food such as lychee, rambutan, durian, mangosteen, and longan, with a production value of approximately 37 billion baht each year. It is also processed into agro-industrial products which have high local content, creating add value, create job and local currency. It also bring currency into the country. The TNK Tropical Exporter and Processing Company was founded with the aim of running a food processing business by bringing food within Thailand, know the export market through processing with advanced technology in food production. It is called drying process, freeze drying, and bearing, which are processes that can maintain complete nutritional value of the product and maintain the taste of complete food raw material. The TNK Tropical Exporter and Processing Company has been promoted by the Board of Investment and has started construction of the factory for production operation in Rayong, where the company has chosen the location of the factory to be source of important fruit raw material from Chanthaburi, namely Montong, durian, mangosteen, and rambutan or whatever. The next part, let's talk about the industry type. The industry type is agriculture and agricultural product. The size of company is medium-sized company on area 170,000 square meter. Location and market. The TNK Topical Exporter Brand Processing Company located in Rayong, where the company has chosen the location of the factory to be source of important food raw material from Chanthaburi. So about the distance from the company, the, from the company to Suvarnabhumi is about 163 kilometers. From the company to Dongmueang Airport, 205 kilometers. To Utapao Airport, about 93 kilometers. To Mataput Port, about 73 kilometers. From the company to Lam Shabang port, about 113 kilometers. And from the company to Sattahip commercial port is about 102 kilometers. The company near strategic port, airport, and well connected to major roads with transportation linkage between Bangkok and other provinces in our regions. Next, let's talk about the market. In this part, we say that my company export to international. In China and Beijing, fruit are export are fresh and dai longgong, durian, lychee, mangosteen, and rambutan. For about Guangzhou, food that are export are fresh and dai longgong, durian, mangosteen, and rambutan. And the last one in Tokyo food. In Tokyo, food that are export are mangosteen and mango. Actually, we have export to in the domestic, which is top market, Central Food Hall, Big C, Tesco, Rotat, or other shopping mall. For the Chinese market, the population of more than 2 million people, the economic growth rate in increasing steadily. The food retail industry has an annual expansion of about 15%. There is an FTA, which is free trade agreement with Thailand. Although at present, the value of Thai export in Chinese market is not very high, but China is an interesting market because China is a market that has a geographical location in the country and it is convenient to transport goods. It saves time and money. In addition, the taste of consumption is similar to that of Thailand. So there are more opportunity to expand food export to China if there are ongoing export activity. About the Japan market, the Japan, with a population of 130 million, has highest standard of living, but there are many limitations that make it difficult to import agricultural products from abroad, such as setting high standards for the import product, protecting any country crop from disease and insect are the main food present to this market are mango and mangosteen. The market situation of the important food in the eastern region of Thailand allow the end of March every year onward. The main the main food of eastern region, which is Layong, Chantaburi, and Tra, such as durian, mangosteen, rambutan, have started gradual enter the market and will increase a lot up continuously until the end of the season by this year. This will have a lot of product to the market around the end of April, continue to the second to third week of May, and this year, it is estimated that the output will be the most as follows. Durian will produce a lot in the period from the third week of April to the second week of May. Rambutan will produce a lot of fruit from about the second week to May, the first and second week of June. And the last one, mangosteen, will produce a lot from third the third week of April to the second and third week of May. Then the quantity of durian, rambutan, and mangosteen will begin the decrease while products produced from the southern region will have more product into the market. Therefore, in order to achieve clear efficiency and effectiveness, promotion or retail sales in the foreign markets of East, it should be carried out from around the beginning of April until June, which will carry out market activity that will be able to distribute product to foreign market and will help to maintain the price level. The second part is about the activity. Dry food is a method of processing food so that the food does not spoil. The food may be pickled or preserved after it is subject to dehumidification or drying process. After which it is may be wrapped further and packed into the container that are free from moisture and oxygen. Why do you need to process food? Process food because Thailand is considered a country that is rich in food, especially fruit. We have food that are available throughout the season and seasonal foods costing a lot of food left over. Bringing food to processing by making dry food is option that will allow us to keep the food for a longer time. Thai food can be divided into types, which is the seasonal fruit such as rambutan, mango, durian, longan, custard, mangosteen, lychee, and the fruit bear. The fruit that bear fruit throughout the year, such as pineapple, banana, papaya, and jackfruit, which can be processed immediately. Some species can be processed entirely, some have to be peeled and remove the seed first. Let's talk about the advantage of dyeing food. It is a method that does not affect the nutrient that provide energy to the body. The second one is they have a long and indefinite shelf life if stored in the right condition. The third one is reduce transportation and storage cost because there is no cost in terms of refrigeration energy during transport and storage. This is also lightweight, which weighs an average of only 1.7 to 1.9 of fresh food, canned or frozen food. This makes it possible to reduce the cost of transportation by about 90%. The fourth one is products are available all year and consistently regardless of season. And the last one is the production process inconvenient, flexible, and cost effective, as size and shape can be customized as required. For the raw material, preparation is its process of dyeing the food which had the following steps. The first one, in order to reduce food quality, dye food, it is best to harvest food of the appropriate length rather using the appropriate harvesting method, which may be harvest using people or harvesting equipment, but no matter how they are harvested. However, freezing or bonding of the food should be avoided at the time of harvesting and transport. The second one, when the desired food has selected to may appear separate the seed from the pulp, and at this stage, it is necessary to careful not to be too harsh because it will cause the fresh of the food risk. And the third one, when the meat has been separated, the process of choosing the food to bake must be in good condition. The fourth one, the pulp is ready. You reach the process of incubation at temperature up to 40 to 50 degrees Celsius for 3 days. The fifth one is then wash the fruit and cut into beautiful pieces. The sixth one now come to the vacuum dyeing process or dyeing process. And this step is in the vacuum drying process. It is the process. It is the process that it is the process that is removing oil from the food pulp. It takes about 15 minutes. And the last one, we will select the good quality product to pack into envelope ready for sale. The last chapter about the incentive chain. Our major market export dry food and fresh food to China, Beijing, Guangzhou, Tokyo, and domestic. Our company current match with the condition in board of investment in this section of agricultural product. For this incentive scheme is agricultural, bio and medical industry investment promotion division 1, section 1, agriculture and agricultural product, which is the agro and food industry. 1.15 Manufacture of product from agricultural byproduct or agricultural waste or product from raw material gained from by product or agricultural waste, except for those with uncombined production process such as drying and dehydration. And 1.17 Manufacture or preservation of food, beverage, food, food additive, or food ingredient using modern technology except for drinking water, ice cream, candy, chocolate, gum, sugar, carbonate, soft drink, alcohol beverage. And our company are also joined in the investment promotion measure in the Eastern Economic Corridor, which is EEC. The advantage and disadvantage of chosen incentive program. The advantage of promoting your company with BOI and enormous, but it also comes with a few disadvantages. Firstly, the registration process is very complicated. It requires a well-detailed financial accounting process. More so, the BOI promotion requires regular inspection. Below, below are highlights of the major disadvantages of company promotion with BOI. 1. From high accounting process, BOI promotion can bring about a complication in the accounting section of the company. This is because BOI promotion may not be applicable to all sections of the company. Accounting staff may spend more time separating the financial data in section covered by the BOI promotion and the section that is not covered. One of the financial provision of BOI is that the promote company must send financial report yearly, monthly, or 6 months, depending on the duration of the promotion. As a result of this, BOI promote company are expected to hire and pay higher amount for highly qualified accountant who can handle advanced BOI financial accounting report. The second one, regular inspection. BOI promotion is not applied in all the parts of the company, and BOI company are expected to ensure that the promotion are applied only the light area. The revenue department of BOI carrier out regular inspection of all BOI promote company to be sure that the promotion are applied only the BOI related area, and it is very important to find qualified accountant that how about BOI promotion because mistake in the report can lead the misunderstanding with the BOI officials. The benefit the benefit of Thailand company. The main benefit of BOI Thailand company. There are certain tax change and regulation that apply to limit company in Thailand. However, if your company get a BOI promotion certificate, then you will be benefiting from the following tax and non-tax incentive. The first one, exemption from the corporate income tax for several years, which is exemption for of 8-year corporation income tax for activity related to advanced technology infrastructure or R&D. The second one, exemption of 5-year corporate income tax of activity involving high technology for the development of Thailand. And the last one, exemption of the 3-year corporate income tax for activity adding value to domestic resource of Thailand. The next one, reduction or exemption on the cost of import duty on raw material and machinery. And the last one, decrease in the tax on dividend payable or short shareholder, deduction on the cost of electricity, transportation, water supply and installation, construction of facility. Why is this program better than other? The method that I choose is very beneficial and has a lot of advantage because if I compare this program with other, this one will be more suitable for my company and my company has the condition that match with the criteria of the Board of Investment, which is BOI, and also about the privilege about the tax. For example, corporate income tax corporation. The tax exemption in the first 5 years, the profit before tax is 2,005,500,000. Tax deduction 20%, which is 500,000. So the net profit is 2 billion. And the last one, let's talk about the combination between two programs of incentive scheme that are the BOI and bond warehouse. It will be better for the company can combine two programs of incentive program, but it is not easy. However, my business combine two programs of incentive which are both of investment BOI, and bond warehouse. In bond warehouse, in my company has ordered the desiccant bag in the food grade from China. As mentioned above, all of those reasons made me allow bond warehouse and the combination of intensive incentive, which are bond warehouse and BOI, is considered to be great benefit for my company in terms of future planning, cost cutting in vital area. So thank you for listening my presentation.